Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today I want to talk about the signs of addiction. However, it is important to note that one or more of these signs being exhibited by your loved one does not automatically indicate addiction. However, if you recognize several of these signs consistently being exhibited by your loved one, then, in my opinion, your further investigation is needed into the situation. When my daughter first began her battle with addiction, she was exhibiting every one of these signs. But I had not taken the time to educate myself on addiction. In fact, when I started noticing all of the behavioral changes, etc., in my daughter, I never even considered that addiction could be the cause. Not my daughter. My daughter, she had problems. I mean, we all do. There was a point in her life right after high school where she drank too much, and my biggest fear back then was that she would get into her vehicle and drive after drinking too much and possibly kill somebody or injure herself. But this past, I just never considered that my daughter could ever have an addiction problem. Had I educated myself and had an open mind, I feel like maybe her addiction would not have gotten so out of hand before I even had a clue about what was going on. The first sign of addiction is behavioral changes. Mood swings, neglecting responsibilities, things of this nature. The second one is physical changes, which could include weight loss, sudden weight loss, weight gain, sick all the time because the immune system is down when you're doing a lot of drugs. My daughter started losing weight like really rapidly, and I had no idea it was a sign of addiction. Number 3 would be emotional and physical signs, to include withdrawal from social functions, increased anxiety. My daughter became so anxious about everything. She was just ready to snap all the time. But I had no idea that this was the sign of an addiction. Changes in sleep habits. My daughter's bedroom is right above mine, and I would wake up at all times of the morning, like 2, 3, to go to the bathroom, and I would hear her upstairs walking around pacing the floor. And then the next day, she would sleep all day. But I didn't know that this was a sign that she may have an addiction. Neglecting personal appearance. My daughter always had her makeup on, her hair braided or combed, and she just always looked amazing. All of a sudden, she wasn't brushing her teeth, her hair, and washing her face. She didn't give a rip about how she looked. But I didn't know that this was a sign that she could have an addiction. Increased conflicts with people she had relationships with, lies, not keeping up with her responsibilities, finances. My daughter had a really good job, and at the beginning of her addiction, she never had enough. She kept running out of money. And I really couldn't understand it because she didn't pay any bills. I paid all the bills. So why was she asking me for so much money? I didn't think it was a sign that she had an addiction. Oh, preoccupation and loss of control. My daughter seemed preoccupied all the time, but I had no idea what she was preoccupied with. And she would just fly off the handle if I said the wrong thing, looked at her wrong, or asked her the wrong question. But I did not know that this was a sign of an addiction. If you believe that your loved one may have a problem with an addiction, I want to suggest that you approach them with empathy and an understanding, and offer them your support, and do not be judgmental. This is the only way that they are going to open up to you, and together the two of you can begin your journey to recovery. Recovery is possible, no matter how desperate the situation may seem. It is not hopeless, and recovery is possible. Until next time, stay strong and never, never give up.